Mute, unmute. Hey guys, wow. I am excited because I hope this is working. So hopefully it is. If this is working, let me know. Week one, couple of minutes late, but week one with our new system in place for our live videos. And for me, that's a big achievement because sometimes I'm a little bit technology challenged, but you know, some of you have seen me fumble around with my phone, and when the computer didn't work, I had to run to my phone and all this stuff, crazy stuff. So I think we got this running. And if this is what I think it is, and if it's working the way I think it's working, I'm super excited because this is beautiful. We get to be on Facebook Live and we get to be on the YouTube channel at the same time. So bam, take that, you over 50 people. Anyway, I did it. So maybe I'm all alone. Maybe I'm just, there's nobody else watching, but hopefully you're joining me this week. It's Monday with Matt. I'm Matt White for Sussex Beard Oil Merchants. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what that means. People do it. Sometimes people, cool looking people, do things. And because I want to be cool like them, I copy them and I do the things that they're doing. So anyway, so excuse me for sometimes being original and sometimes not. So welcome to this. Hey, Richard. Good evening, Richard. Good evening, Neil. I like this. This system is so good. Big shout out to Luther because he is now the brains. He is now my external brain and it's working so well. So thank you so much, Luther, for putting this together. Okay, so let's go to the notes. What do we got to the notes? Little updates, quick little updates. This is a fast one because the next one we get, man, I'm like disheveled. Look at my mustache is like ready to be trimmed. You can never trim enough, guys. I mean, I spend, you know, I did a beard trim today in the shop. Let's do that first. Barber news. This is our sophisticated sound stuff. Sound effects. Insert sound effects here. Okay, I was in the barber shop today, did a beard trim. And I'm wearing a mask and I'm thinking if this guy saw what was going on underneath this mask, he probably wouldn't let me touch his beard because I'm in need of a beard trim myself. So anyway, that's going to happen tomorrow. One of these days I'm going to videotape my beard trimming so you know that it actually happens, and it is a lot of fun. We just party on. We just do it. We have music and we have cheerleaders and we have streamers and stuff. So meanwhile, if any of you have a question, observation, insight, anything you'd like to share while we're on live, please feel free. Love to hear from you. Love to get any questions you might have, and maybe I might have an answer because once in a while we hear of things after the fact, or I hear of something through the week and I forget by next Monday that I was supposed to answer that. So it's good to hear it live. Anyway, so yeah, so barber news at the shop most every day. I do take a couple of days off, and I'm here in Sussex, New Brunswick, at a barbershop called Peggy's Barbershop, and I'm doing my apprenticeship there. And it's going well, working hard, learning things. Got my shave lather pot hooked up today for hot lather for shaves. So that's a new thing. So always learning new things. So talking about new things, how about this? I don't know if anybody's recently checked it out, but we have a new website. Yes, we do. a new and improved website that's got more stuff, more ways, and new things all the time being added. It's an awesome site. Go on there, click things, click around, look around. Go do it. There's a thing on there called a cart. And when you put things in it and you give your card number to it, something shows up days later in your mailbox. It blows my mind. Anyway, so go check that out. Try it. It's adventurous. And anyway, so really happy with what's going on there. Again, production is up to another level. This is where it was. This is where it is. Bam, bam, bam. And so we're getting stuff out the door. So we got lots of great stuff out the door. Hopefully some new stuff will happen in the midst of all the crazy stuff going on. Hope you're doing okay out there. I really do. Don't forget about self-care. Very important. Look after yourself. Make sure you're in top-notch condition in here, all that stuff. So anyway, let me see. Do we have anybody else on here? We have Neil, we have Richard, we have Luther on here. Hopefully, if you see this later on, and I don't think this week I gave anybody a heads up that we would be live. It was enough for me to try to do this new system. So each week I'll get better at doing this because there's new pieces, new whirligigs happening all the time. So you're never too old to learn, and I'm learning all the time. So, so let me see. What's next? Okay, deals. Who doesn't like a deal? Okay, we're not talking about this kind of a deal that we got a $20 item that they put on for $25, but they discount it for $19. So it seems like a deal. No, I'm not talking about that kind of a deal. I'm talking about hey Brent, I'm talking about one of our pain points. Okay, every business has a pain point, and a lot of businesses have this same pain point. This is a pain point for me in Sussex Beard, and it's a little thing called shipping. Starts with the word shipping, and so it's especially in Canada where there's not a lot of competition when it comes to shipping. You got couriers, you get Canada Post, and it costs a lot of money to ship things. Now, we're not like Amazon. Amazon does this deal where I go onto Amazon and it's like, because this is your first time ordering this item, you get free shipping. And it's like, man, I'm getting that, dude, and I wish we could do that. I wish we could offer that kind of a deal to everybody, but we can't, because at the end of the day, we have to pay for shipping. Okay, so the only way we can do it a lot of times, the best we can do is give you a discount on shipping if you order a certain amount, because then it's a little easier for us to absorb that. I'm being honest here, because we're running a business, and you can only keep your business running if you're making money. Okay, if I wish I could run a charity and just give things away, right? That would be great. That's a dream, just to be giving things away all the time. And sometimes I have a problem with that because I end up giving extra things in the package away. Okay, but that's not the best practice in business. So what we're going to do over the next little while, we're going to do our best to enhance your purchasing experience. Wow, that sounds amazing. Okay, how amazing is it? You're asking? I can hear you. You're asking me how amazing it is. It's so amazing that what we're going to do is we're going to try our best to not only give you a deal on the shipping, but if we can't, we will put something extra in the package. We'll do our best. You're going to get a free comb. I mean, that's the least we can do, is give you a free pocket comb, because you can never have too many of these. I have them laying around the house because you never know when you're going to need one. So a free pocket comb we're going to make sure that you get in your package. There you go, automatically. Okay, what else are we going to do? Just keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on Facebook, Instagram for these heads up, because we're going to throw maybe a special item in once in a while to enhance your shopping experience, because we want to make it easier for you, even though in these difficult times, everybody's kind of like working it out, doing the best they can do. And, you know, we're going to do that for you. So I hope that's working for you guys. I hope that sounds good. And so right now, I think what we've got going on, if you check, if you buy a beard oil and a beard balm together, free shipping, bam. Okay. If you buy a beard care system, free shipping, bam. Okay. Not sure why I'm saying bam. It just sounds, it feels good to, like, you know, because I can't write this down and put a period. I'm doing a, this is my exclamation mark, bam. Okay. So we're going to do that, and maybe even if we get our act together, we'll be able to offer even more stuff. So this is our way of showing not only appreciation for you, our loyal customers, but it's also a way to encourage new customers to try our product. Because I tell you, I'm going to go back to the barbering, because in the barbershop, one of the things I get to do that I enjoy so much is introduce somebody to the product for the first time. Years ago, okay, they say that sometimes as you get older, you have a different perspective. My perspectives are like way over here, different than what they used to be. So it used to be, I would get insulted if somebody had never heard of my product before. What do you mean? Everybody's heard of it. No. When somebody says, never heard of that, I go, oh, that's so good. I get to be the one to tell you and show you. And I do. And when I even today, when I did a beard trim on a gentleman, I combed the Slumberjack into his beard. And as I'm combing it in, he's starting to smell the fragrant vapors. And then all of a sudden his beard started to dance and his face started to come alive. And he went, what the heck is this? And I said, this is Slumberjack. It's the bomb. Man, it's going in your beard. And he was loving it. So that's what I love, introducing people for the first time. So for some of you who will see this video or somebody will tell you about it, you've never used the product, don't feel bad. Because we have this site that you go on there, there's a thing called a store. You go in there, you can click on something, it goes to a thing called a cart. And in the cart, you can pay for it, and then it does show up at your house, all the way to your house. I'm simplifying it, only because I am. Gee. And I haven't had any sugar, okay? This is water. No sugar. It's too late in the day for coffee for me right now. I'm coffeeed out from the day. Okay, so, well, yes, Brent. I don't know where it went. It disappeared for a while, but it came back. The chop. I'm glad somebody notices these things, because, you know, it's a great effort on my part to make sure that there's spontaneity and there's excitement and there's flair, because we have no sound effects. We have no dancing words on the screen that I would like to have, like over here, you know, like, you know, I have none of that. So until we get all that, I have to be the dancing words on the screen. I have to be the sound effects. So if you hear weird sounds coming out of me, I mean, weird sounds from me, you'll know that it's sound effects. Okay, so anyway, that's the deal on the shipping. That's the honest truth on the shipping. And also, what else do we have? Any other news? Okay, production is up. Product is being made. I'm telling you, I can't say enough. I wish I had you know what? We're going to work on it. There's got to be a way to do scratch and sniff on the website because I'd love to have scratch and sniff. So anyway, next week, if all goes well, and it looks like it went well as far as having this program in and on and happening. So next week, we hope to have a guest on the Monday with Matt. We'll have a guest and together we can chop. Maybe we'll dual chopping, and I'm not going to tell you who it is just yet. And maybe through this week or through the weekend, I'll be able to tell you who it is. And so once they agree, not agree to be on, like they want to be on, but it's just their schedule has to match our schedule. So anyway, hopefully that'll be great. If there's no other questions, again, next week we'll get better at kind of putting a pre-blurb out to let everybody know we're going live. Once that goes out, we'll start to involve other things. I am so excited to have this ability to not only do a Facebook Live, but we're on YouTube as well. We're doing the YouTube thing, and I'm excited about that. So, it takes me a while, but eventually I make it there. Eventually I get where everybody else is at. So I don't know about you, but so I'm just seeing here. We got a new toolbar on the side where I can see if there's anybody on here, any questions. There's so many gadgets and toys here available. So, okay, so I think that's it. I'm trying to think. What? Oh, something happened. Oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't. Maybe I didn't post any. I may not have posted the picture, but the old BSA got loaded on a trailer last week. I think it was Thursday in the rain, loaded up on a trailer, took it to somebody's shop to be looked at because the BSA is going to be on the road this summer. That's it. I'm done. Not missing another summer with the old bike on the road. So we're going to keep you posted on that. Maybe send you some pictures as we go along. But I hope to post some pictures of me pulling that thing by myself on the trailer with straps and pulls and, cranking and all that stuff. And the next day I was pretty sore. So anyway, that's some personal news and all that stuff, whether you wanted to know or not. But if you have any questions, I want to tell you, if you have any questions, hey, Stacy's on here. Nice to see you on here. So if you want, if you have any questions or any even future subjects that you'd like to have covered, because I'm always telling people about the product, how it's used, even women, okay? I want to tell you this, that women are discovering that this product is not just for men. I'm sorry, guys. I know some of you are going, hey, this is for me. Maybe you're not talking like that, but maybe you do. But you know what, guys? Enough is enough, okay? Enough. We've gone years and years having to grab whatever's on the counter that our wives, girlfriends, sisters, mothers had sitting there and grab it and use it and use it and use it and use it and saying, this is not good enough, but it's all I have, And then now we have a product that's for us. And I get stories all the time that my wife has been using my beard oil, dude, and stuff like that. I had daughters in the home. I had three, my wife and two daughters and my son, and they were all using the product. They were all using the soap to wash their hair and all that stuff. And so it was a multi-family use product, and it works in hair and skin. So hair and skin is not a respecter of gender. Okay? Hair and skin, we all have it. Okay? It's not just for men or women or whatever. Okay? We're talking about this product is developed especially for hair and skin. So I even introduced a young lady today that was in the shop. She was saying about dry scalp and stuff. And I said, here, try this soap and tell me what you think. And so very exciting that everybody can take advantage of this product. the soap. I can't say enough about the soap. I'm going to feature a product every week, and I didn't have anything with me to feature this week, but I did do a little blurb about the Slumberjack last week. Maybe I'll do a little blurb about the soap. And uh, thank you, Brent. That was totally accidental. That was totally accidental. Stacy, thank you, Stacy, for mentioning about the oil that smells. The oil smelled fantastic. Um, and this young lady today was in the shop. Bless her, bless her, bless her. She said, "I've been using the ginger oil for perfume, just for a smell." And I thought, well, that's wonderful because I've got men that love it, women that love it, women that love it on the man, and it's just love it. So I can't say enough. I've said too much. I haven't left you with anything to imagine because I've said so much. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna let you go this week. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm excited because there's something new to play with. There's a new video thing to play with, and it doesn't take much for me because it doesn't, especially these days. I notice for a lot of people, a little conversation goes a long way. A little reach out to them and say, "Hey, how you really doing?" goes a long way. So I'm going to end with that this week. I'm going to encourage you to encourage somebody. Remember how awesome you are, but remember that people sometimes forget how awesome they are, and they need to be reminded. So let's chop down discouragement right there. So we did that. Chop down the discouragement tree. Timber. Anyway, and then go out and encourage somebody. Tell them how awesome they are. You're awesome. Have a great week. This has been Monday with Matt. Matt White here for Sussex Beard Oil Merchants. So glad that you could be with me. If you're live or if you watch this later, hopefully you feel so much alive, even if you're not watching it live, but it's still lively. And that's all I got to say. And I don't even know how. Now, I didn't think this through. How do you shut this off? Anyway, so I'm going to, it says end stream. See, we're all learning together. Isn't that wonderful how we can all learn